Yeah, I'm sort of skeptical about a lot of the data you get out of those Fitbit type machines. They're incredibly inaccurate. So I think that's a major villain, if you like. I think it is largely because we're eating so much junk food, processed food. It's because you're moving vertically up and down. You get these big surges in blood to the brain.
Because it means that all that glute training that I do in the gym is paying off, not just in terms of aesthetics, but in terms of my brain as well.
You get more bang for your buck with the squat. I see people standing on escalators going down. I think, really, this is the minimum amount of effort you could make. You can walk down a set of escalators. Sadly, our built environment is created such a way as to encourage us to do as little as possible. We have made it too easy. Just crazily out. I mean, wildly inaccurate. They look at it and go, oh my God, I did not get enough deep sleep. I did not get enough REM sleep.
Where's my crown?
Exactly. And sometimes you just got to go, how do I feel? You can also get those sort of, cortisol salivary things where you can measure them. And that's kind of interesting. I am more interested in, how I feel than what a blood or a urine or an otherwise test tells me. I like tests I can do at home, which is the problem as well. I haven't found a good variability. But again, as you say, heart rate variability is kind of sort of there, but not really there. It's not terribly reliable as a source of anything. And that's
because I use the Whoop strap. I like look at the Whoop and the Aura at night and see what it is. And I've noticed a difference with eating, as you say. Like if I've eaten earlier, my HRV is going to be a lot better overnight than if I ate late.
Yeah, I'm sort of skeptical about a lot of the data you get out of those sort of Fitbit type machines. I mean, for one thing, is they're incredibly inaccurate at measuring the amount of calorie burn because, I've tested them against a proper, with a scientist from University of Bath, where we actually measured, properly how much calories I was burning compared to what the machine said. And it was out by about 80%. So that wasn't great.
80%?
Absolutely.
In which direction?
Oh, told me I was burning vastly more than I really was.
That's what I've noticed. Aura seems to think I burn way more calories than I believe I burn.
Absolutely. And quite often it's because what they're doing is they're giving you the gross calorie burn as opposed to the net. So what you want to know is how many more calories am I burning compared to if I was just sitting in a chair having a gin and tonic. And that's not what they give you. What they give you broadly is is how many calories you may have burned. And even so, their figures, I think, are wildly inaccurate, at least based on some of these things. And I also looked at another type of watch, which is supposed to measure my blood pressure, and I tested it against a blood pressure monitor. It was just crazily out. I mean, wildly inaccurate. So where I have compared these devices with anything which is a gold standard, they have been utterly underwhelming. And the same is true for the sleeping metrics. They're not terrible, but they're not good either. Again, I've compared it, been in a sleep lab where I'm wearing a device, but I'm also wearing an EEG, a scalp device which measures how much sleep I'm having. And there's very little concordance between what the wrist thing tells me happened at night and what the machine that measures my brainwaves says has actually happened. So again, it's just not that great. And I guess it's not surprising because it's not a direct measure, it's an indirect measure. And so it exaggerates the amount of sleep you're getting, for example, because, it assumes that you're sleeping, whereas you could just be lying there fretting. So I am quite skeptical about those things.